وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبد الله ورسوله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليك سيدي يا رسول الله. So we talked about the creed and the iman related to the idea of what about the definition of iman. We talked about the types of iman. We talked about the differentiation between the two terms Muslim and Mu'min. We talked about those who had committed major sins, whether they repented in the dunya or they didn't repent in the dunya. And we said we believe as Muslims in something, we call it Al-Mashi'a. Al-Mashi'a, this is the decision of Allah, the will of Allah. Even if somebody didn't repent, like somebody like a Muslim who died on the Tawheed and he died while he is drinking wine. Let's assume that. Can somebody judge and say he will be in the hellfire? No. Imam, he died while he's holding the cup. All the doctors' reports said that he was addicted to this. So there is no hesitation. Can we say that he will be in the hellfire? No. Those after their death, they go to something is called Al-Mashi'a. They will be in the category of Al-Mashi'a. What is Al-Mashi'a? Allah said in the Quran, وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ. He will forgive for whom He wills, as long as he died on Tawheed. He died as a Muslim, okay? That's the thing that we are talking about. What about after this? It depends on Allah's will, Mashi'a. If Allah willed, He will forgive. And he can be punished. But we believe also, even if he got punished, no matter how many years, no matter how he got punished, but he will never live in the hellfire for eternity. No monotheistic will stay in hellfire for eternity. And that's why we believe that Al-Ashabul Kaba'ir min Ummati Muhammad, the doers of the major sins of the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, will not remain in the hellfire forever. Some of the narrations had mentioned that we know that the hellfire has 7 doors. The highest one is for the sinners, the major doers of the major sins doers of the Ummah of Rasulullah. So we believe that door, there will be a day will come, or a time will come, that will be empty. That 7th door will be empty. Those who got punished from the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after we don't know how many years, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take them out gradually to be sent after this time of punishment to Jannah. So how long that will take, Allahu A'lam. How many of them, also Allahu A'lam. But this is what we believe in. وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ وَإِنْ شَاءَ عَذَّبَهُمْ فِي النَّارِ بِعَدْلِهِ ثُمَّ يُخْرِجُهُمْ مِنْهَا بِرَحْمَتِهِ وَشَفَاعَةُ الشَّافِعِينَ مِنْ أَهْلِ طَاعَتِهِ. Subhanallah. What will help in taking those people out is the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and also the intercessions. So we need to understand that intercession actually is a separate chapter. The last ayah I recited, وَلَا يَشْفَعُونَ إِلَّا لِمَنِ ارْتَضَى. Those angels will not do intercession except for those that Allah had willed for them. That is one of the types of shafa'ah. We have shafa'ah for as-salihin. The righteous people will go to Allah and ask Him to take some of those people. Also the angels will do shafa'ah. Every prophet even when the people enter Jannah, they will do shafa'ah. Not only this, the shuhada, the martyrs, will have shafa'ah. Those who have memorized the entire Quran, they will have shafa'ah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will allow them to intercede. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, شفع الأنبياء شفعت الرسل شفعت الملائكة أفلا أشفع أنا وأنا الكريم. Subhanallah. He said all of those had done intercession. Wouldn't I do my mercy upon my servants? So Allah will take lots of people from that door, the seventh door, the door of the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, for the sinners of them. So, and there is something you might say, okay, so what is the privilege that made them to be out of the hellfire and not live for eternity? The privilege is the Tawheed. Why? Because the Shaykh here said, or the Imam here said, وَذَلِكَ بِأَنَّ اللَّهَ تَعَالَى تَوَلَّى أَهْلَ مَعْرِفَتِهِ وَلَمْ يَجْعَلْهُمْ فِي الدَّارَيْنِ كَأَهْلِ نُكْرَتِهِ الذين خابوا من هدايته ولم ينالوا من ولايته. اللهم يا ولي الإسلام وأهله ثبتنا على الإسلام حتى نلقاك به. And he said, because the only difference that we have two major categories, those who had knew Allah and those who had denied Allah. Allah can